Right, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. Anyway, we should be back. Obviously, if you can hear me, stick it in the comments. If you can't hear me, then, well, you can't stick it in the comments. So, Chris has just gone to grab a drink. He'll be back very shortly. I'm hoping the changes I've made will be a little bit better. But we'll find out very, very soon.
Hello.
Hello, Chris. So, motorsportmanagers.exe is not responding. You've broken my game.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll wait for the program to respond. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
So, apparently I've got no dropped frames at the minute. Ooh.
No. You just load the game?
It's just crashed. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Have I heard of the following brands or companies? Yes, 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 yes,
Well,
and yes.
that shouldn't happen, but sometimes Motorsport Manager is just a random bitch.
Right. So if I launch it again,
and be sure to wait for it to start, because the mod is fairly big and it needs to load all this stuff, and that might take a minute or two. So don't while click, and once the first intro is skipped, just relax, have a drink, and
It's
wait for the game to load.
seconds before the lights go
okay.
out and the race to the podium
Because
begins.
I have that
You know this battle will be
happening to me too. So yeah, just do nothing. Just let the game load.
Well, I skipped that intro because it's so loud.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll load. Fingers crossed. By the way, thank you to the two guys who have subscribed to my channel since the start of the stream. Thank you very much. I am now one sub away from the magical 100. And 100 means I can get my own little corner of YouTube to call my own. Fuck me, you're not wrong about this taking a little while to load. Has this just crashed again?
No, just wait. Please don't click. Do nothing. Just wait.
I'll be patient. I'll be patient. I'm not touching a thing. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna grab my beer. I'm gonna. Well, I was gonna load up some porn on the other screen, but I better not.
Yeah. Whatever helps you
Pass the time.
drive faster. Yeah.
Here we go. We're back in. So let's continue this game, shall we? All right. I'm gonna bring up the YouTube on the right here. The YouTubes. If you can, guys, and you think you know someone who is really interested in this mod and this game, give them a shout. See if you can get them involved. Do I have money problems with my views? No, because I don't actually. I haven't had enough views yet to get money problems.
You got 100. Yay.
I'm at 100. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I've got to refresh this page.
Is this the time to unsub?
No.
Okay.
If you can wait like until about 10 minutes after this, then fantastic. That'd be great. Yeah, I'm about 3,000 views away from getting to the 10,000 that you need to be monetized. So yeah, 100 love. I can actually call my channel Kegman Plays as opposed to U52695EB255 or whatever it is. Anyway, knowledge. Let's get the knowledge in. So that was just practice, wasn't it? So we need to get the qualifying trim in. You know what? Is it raining? Is it raining? It's not. Oh, there is going to be some rain though. I think we need to head out on inters, you know.
You should have been trained on inters.
Light-footed intermediate tyres.
And I need to get your stream back because it's gone. Where's the stream? Where's the stream?
I'll tell you what. 1 second.
It's you from the last stream.
I just put it out on Twitter. I don't know if you've got me on Twitter, but I'll
I got it. Got it.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Lightfoot, intermediate tires, the sweetest spots. Yeah, okay.
Well, we can have a look, can't we? I mean, I'm just thinking that if it's going to rain, we've got inters coming up. We're not going to need softs or super softs.
Yeah, maybe we can save a tire set.
So I mean, like, as you can see, it's going to be there. I don't know how wet it's going to get, but I think that's not going to be useful. To be fair, I think if it starts getting drier, that might be useful. We'll just do that. So the car setup, I think we need to. I think 97% is good. 97% is good. I think we'll just leave it as it is. We'll take the inters. Really piss him off. He'll start whinging at us when on his way around. Like, can I come in for slicks? No, mate, you can't. just fucking deal with it.
I mean, they're drivers.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, as someone was saying, we might need super softs later on, and I completely agree. That's why I've taken the super softs here. I think this. Do you think sweet spots is better than super soft tires?
I'm not sure, but 15% is better than 5%. I know that.
It's true. It's true.
And the sweetest spots, I always choose to let them drive on auto function. So yeah.
Well, since ever since someone told me how to do things, I've got pretty good at getting the sweet spot. So you know what? I think I need to practice a little bit further. We'll just do that. We'll take that. So they both got the qualifying trim and the super softs. Yeah, there we go. And they're both going out in inters just because, you know, shits and gigs. Right then, send you out. Tyre choice is inters. We'll let him go out about 20 seconds before Verstappen. We'll get him set up ready first. And bang.
By the way, have you tried zooming in?
Oh no, I haven't. Oh wow, look at that.
And be very, very cautious with the speed bar.
Okay.
It's very, very quick. On the highest one. It's ridiculous. But it's awesome.
That is ridiculous. Hello, Jimo. Welcome to the stream, mate. Oh crap! You know what? I didn't. You distracted me. I didn't get Verstappen up. That is so quick. It's unreal.
By the way, why are you taking inters when it's dry?
Because by the time we get round our flying lap,
okay.
It should be raining.
Okay.
Should, theoretically. Fuck that one up completely. Oh well. Right, so they're about to do their flying lap. Let's speed us right up.
Using these bars to slow down and speed up is just too much. I always use the auto function. Much better. Much more relaxing.
that speed isn't relaxing. It's just like shit. So Ricciardo's the first one round. He's got his fastest lap. Nearly 4 seconds faster than Perez, apparently. But I'm you know, Perez being pretty damn crap. I'm guessing. No, I mean, was that the right thing to do? Taking the inters? I mean, that was definitely.
Yeah. But you have to make a second run, yeah.
Yeah, we do. It's time for the second run. GP2 engines. So Verstappen's faster.
Verstappen.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Verstappen. Now you know. Verstappen.
But he's Dutch.
Yeah.
They're a little bit more laid back because of all the weed.
Oh, you mean Verstappen?
Verstappen. Oh, Bottas. What a cunt. Look, he's just turned up like nearly 1.5 seconds faster than us. Ricciardo's like 2.5 seconds getting pushed down.
Did Verstappen just get passed by Stroll in a ridiculously high speed maneuver?
Try to pronounce Glenberg properly. Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg. In I think it's in English it's Hulkenberg, but in German it's Hülkenberg.
I'm guessing because is he Finnish?
No, he's German.
He's German, so that'd be your pronunciation. That's right then. Yeah, but in the UK we'd probably say Hulk because no one here knows how to pronounce an umlaut. So
yeah, if he's Finnish, he would be pronounced like Höken Birk.
All right.
Höken Birken maybe. Make Höken Birken.
Hilkenberg. Berg. I don't know. I shouldn't take the mickey. Right, so let's get these guys back out. Because they need to get their life sorted out really at this point. I think we'll go auto on this one because I kind of fucked it up on the last one. There we go. Let's let them smash it out as quickly as possible. So, overheated cold, perfect and cold. Let's get the slow down again. Let's zoom in on Ricciardo. Can we see his face? That is my question.
We can see the helmet of Verstappen in the Ricciardo car. Because we can't make different cars. It's very sad, but save time on editing.
Yeah. This is a pretty amazing mod in itself. But this one isn't available on the Steam Workshop, is it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
On Tuesday.
Oh, what, the Zoom mod as well?
The Zoom mod is, I think it's from Race Department, from, let me find the name. It's an Aussie, it's Aussie Coops who made the Speed and Zoom mod, this version.
Well, Verstappen's just gone top.
Oh yeah, it's just qualifying 1 of 3, right? Wait,
this is the first one, yeah. So Verstappen went top with Ricciardo 4th. It's not a bad start, really. And it's just started to rain again. Yay! It's like being in England. Seriously, today has been one bad weather day. I woke up this morning, it was sunny as anything. But my car was completely wet. So, cleared the windows, went driving, got to work. But by the way, guys, I drive buses. So that's what I do for a living. I got to work, got out of my car, got in the bus, started raining. 2 hours later, really, you know, bright and sunny. An hour later, raining. Bright and sunny, raining. Bright and sunny, raining. Bright and sunny. Literally all day long. Mental. But that's just every day in Britain, you know. So yeah, it was a good start for Verstappen. Let's just, there we go. We just end the qualifying at this point. That's just like there we go. Just wait for that last person to come around. I think it was Ocon or Ocon. I don't know how to pronounce that name either. So
Ocon.
Ocon.
It's Verstappen, Bottas, Raikkonen. I don't know.
So
Raikkonen.
Ramon wants me to pronounce Wehrlein.
Oh, well, yeah, well, it worked.
Yeah. Some I can do.
Let's try with the French guy from Haas. How is he pronounced?
French guy from Haas. Where is he?
Yeah.
Romain Grosjean. Or Romain Grosjean.
Yeah.
Or is it Grosjean? I don't know.
I don't even know.
It's like
this is a wet race. It's not really showing the real balancing because wet conditions are always messing with everything.
Well, it's raining again.
Awesome. Let's hope for a dry race because
I'm gonna guess
madness.
I'm gonna guess, Ramon, that is pronounced Stoffel.
Stoffel?
Oh, it's Stoffel, is it?
Van Dorn on the dawn.
Right, we'll take inters again. We'll tell you what, we'll take the inters that we've already used, as opposed to taking a new set of inters. And we'll get these guys auto again, I reckon, because otherwise I'm going to fuck it up like I did last time around. Auto. Let's get Verstappen out. You can take the same inters as you did last time as well, because Vendon, I don't fucking know. You know what, guys? In the chat, if you want to take the piss out of me, you can. It doesn't really bother me. I'm really laid back. It's I'm quite happy for people to take the mickey out of me. It really does not bother me too much. I mean, if I could, I would love. I mean, I've attempted to learn German before. I've also attempted to learn Italian.
Oh.
Yeah. I was when I was about 15. I went to school with an Italian girl, and I was really trying to impress her. Didn't
And
work.
you got.
Didn't work.
You were just like the guys in Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Like, grazie.
Yeah. No,
Margaretti.
I was a little bit better than that. Okay, all right.
Just a little bit.
But I now currently work with. It's really weird. We've got four of our drivers are Italian. Four of my bus drivers are Italian, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll teach you Italian." So at some point they're going to teach me Italian. I work with 10 Polish guys who all want to teach me Polish and Russian, and Russian. And there's a couple of German guys, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll teach you German." I'm like, "Okay." They go, "What German do you know?" And I told them what I told you, and they just laughed. They went, "Yeah, that'll get you a long way."
Yeah.
You know what? We'll speed this up a little bit. This is going a little bit slowly, isn't it? We need to get to this race. You'll have to scout me later on. Oh, Juma? Is he in the game? Is he?
Who?
There's a guy saying you'll have to scout me.
Oh
later on.
yeah.
You're in the mod.
That's Arian. Yeah, he asked to be in the mod because he's a go-kart driver. And he wants to become a F4 driver, but needs money.
Well, you can't ask me, mate. I've got no money.
I think you need about 200k for a season in F4.
Fuck me.
And do you know what happens when you crash the car?
You have to pay for it.
Yes! Awesome! It's like, now you know why they are crying when they're flying through the gravel.
Yeah. Not because it hurts, just it really hurts their pockets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Juma, I'll tell you what, mate. We'll scout you because we can see everyone in the game. So we'll scout you, and then we maybe replace the reserve driver. Has it got his face and everything there?
Yeah, sure.
Ah, yeah. We get to see him.
All drivers of the mod have real faces, so you will spot a new generated driver from the game right away.
Wonderful. So what you're saying is we get to see how ugly he really is. Wonderful, lovely. Right. You got an offer from Rushler. No, I pronounced that completely wrong. But Motorsport last season would have cost you €250,000. Oh, fuck! That's a lot of money.
I need to close my window because it's hammering. I'm right back.
Okay, no worries. Oh, well, I won't click continue yet. We'll wait until Chris comes back. Is Cubica in fire? We'll have to ask him when he comes back. I'm assuming he probably would be. I don't know. I am just a vessel at this point to promote this, and fortunately, I've got to say big thank you, by the way, to Chris for. Chris contacted me the other day and was like, "Would you like to promote the fire mod?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah." Fuck yeah, I would. I love Ice Mod. I absolutely adore the Ice Mod. And you want me to promote this? Yeah, please, mate. Yeah. We jumped at the chance. Prema or Prima? What's Prema? I mean, I really enjoy Motorsport Manager, and I watch the occasional bit of F1. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not massively into motorsport, so I don't really know everything. That's part of the reason why I love this game. Because it's like it's teaching me things as I go along, if that makes sense.
Back again.
Welcome back, Chris. I was just saying to these guys how I was appreciative of what you're doing for me here, but I was asking these guys about what Prema is, or Prima.
That's an F4 and F2 team. F2, F3, and F4. I think. At least it's F2 and F3, but in this mod we have chosen to put in Prema Racing for F3 instead of F2 because we don't want double teams.
There we go. And you're in a Red Bull dress. What, an actual dress, like ladies' clothing? Alright, there we go. We take the super soft. Doesn't look like there's going to be any rain, so... So we've got 3rd and 4th in the in Q2, didn't we? If I remember rightly, for these two guys.
Wow, Ericsson is in the Q3. Just because of rain, just because of rain.
Yeah, it's amazing how much the rain will affect
And
the
Van
race.
Dorn and Alonso, oh my god, this is so not representative. This is awesome, this is awesome.
Well, fortunately for us, Ricciardo is still the fastest. I say that.
Yeah.
The
So
Ocon's
just 15 more of these things, and you're gonna have your first place.
Yeah.
At least the Mercedes are right there.
Well, we're a lot faster than Van Dorn. Fuck me. Look at that.
Yeah, well, Van Dorn is not a bad driver. He's way less competitive than Alonso, but he's just as good as Ocon, as example. So if you put Van Dorn in a good car, he's much better.
I think you put me in a good car, I'll be much better. But you know, it's like... But anyway, we've just got pushed out of our sponsorship objective here by Bottas, Hamilton, and Vettel. It's not really surprising, is it? All right. Should we have a little tweak to the speed balance? Do you think that'll make much of a difference? I mean, it's worth taking a risk, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Oh, we've got to do something to try and gain a bit of speed.
It's 96%, so yeah, you still got 4% to find.
Exactly. That's my thoughts. We might be able to get that. I don't know if that's going to be enough.
What was the last speed balance? When you try to balance with the tire pressure and tire camber, it won't work. But yeah, just like this. Yes, much better. Yes.
Should we go with that?
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Right, let's stick with that one then. We'll take the same tyres again. Screw it. So we'll get him going out. We'll do the same here. We're at 97% here, though.
Well, if you take the same tires, you're gonna see no effect.
Oh, right. Okay, well, we'll give...
So, just bring him in and give him new tires, because after one run the tires are too much worn, and you will not have a chance to make a better time.
See, I'm learning things here as I go. Alright, well, in that case, we'll have a little bit of a tweak here. Not that one.
You have set to long races, right?
Did I set it to long or did I set it to medium? I think I set it to medium.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I set it to medium. That might be enough of a change there. At this point, we're through to Q3. We're going to be further up the grid. I'm just happy to take any risk I can. Right, let's smash them out as quickly as possible. Just get around there, lads. And yeah, let's get to the race. That's all I'm saying at this point.
Oops.
So this speed mod is just utterly insane, by the way. I mean, how much of a speed up is that?
I'm not sure. I think 35 times. Well, the long practices are very short with this one.
Oh yeah.
And I need it for testing because I'm always going for all long sessions. And with the speed mode, I have the chance to test the whole season in 8 or 10 hours.
Yeah. Do I have the balance mod installed? No. I don't think I'd need to with this fire mod, would I?
You could. It will be a much bigger challenge. But since the mod will come out after the patch, the balance mod needs to be updated, and that might take a week or longer, because I know that the Flaming Red will look at all the things the patch brings, right, and then edit the balance mod. So yeah.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, I probably won't worry about installing the balance mod anyway, because we're looking at the fire mod. That's what we're here for. We're looking at the fire mod, seeing how it works out, and yeah, seeing how good it is, really. So we've got a 4th and a 5th on the grid, which isn't too bad, considering that we were supposed to be well, 3rd, and I said we'll get 1st. I'm still.
Yeah, the sponsor's gonna be pissed, man.
Alonso, where is that?
9 and 10 is McLaren, but
no. Alonso'd be fine with that. Honestly, I mean, I don't know if I don't know if you've ever met the guy, but he's really laid back. There she is. There is my little beauty starlet. I love her to bits. Susie Perry, for her age. Honestly, honestly, for her age, right? So I think she's 46.
How old is she?
I think she's 46, 47.
46?
I think so. Yeah, I'll have a quick look, shall we?
Oh fuck me!
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather fuck Susie.
46.
Let's go to Susie Perry, Wikipedia. She was born in 1970, so she's 47.
Wow.
And she looks amazing in leathers. Seriously, I don't know if I'll be able to.
The journalists are the only ones that I didn't have to find a date of birth for, so I have no idea. The other ones, nightmare.
There you go. I'll see if I can find a picture of her in the leathers. I will get the game going again in a second, but this is basically her.
Yeah, we need to do important stuff here.
Yeah, this is. It's not the best picture of her in the world, but this is kind of her standard fare. What she dresses as. You might have to. Yeah, you should be able to. Not the best picture in the world, but it's her kind of standard fare for dress. It's what you. Oh, there you go. It's a slightly better picture. I'll put it in the chat. The second one is a slightly better picture. But yeah, she's
SusiePerry.com. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a cat suit. Yeah, that's
Susie Perry. Oh yeah. Martin Haven here. Before you put this out, can I just point out before you put this out completely on Tuesday? This picture you've got of Martin Haven here, that is James Martin.
It's the wrong guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make a note to scream at somebody.
I'm pretty sure that is. I'll do a quick Google search for James Martin. You don't need to scream at anyone. You know, if I bring in a Google search for James Martin, and then I'll just put this in here.
James Martin.
And then Martin Havers.
Oh wow, yeah, that's James Martin.
Is it Martin Havers or Martin Heavers? I can't remember now. Martin Haven.
Martin Haven.
Martin Haven. This is Martin Haven.
Yeah. James Martin. Is it?
Yeah. And this one here is
the British all looks the same.
Yeah, racist. Well, it's a jingo especially, isn't it, I suppose? But yeah, so the second link I just sent you there, that is Martin Haven.
Okay.
And then this guy, I'll see if I can show you the picture. There was another one I was a little bit concerned about. Here you go, 1 second, I can show you the picture. This guy, yeah, he's a cook, Ramon. This guy here.
Really? When you don't do it by yourself.
And this
just the one thing. This is Mercedes saying, yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, that last one, that last link, he is the French guy.
Yeah, but I yeah.
What does a picture of a cook do in fire? Basically,
I'm gonna evaluate this. Maybe it's just an Easter egg.
Yeah, I'm
it's
happy with
probably
that.
just an Easter egg to have this discussion.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Continue to race, please.
Yeah, we'll do.
Faster.
Okay, faster. That's what my missus tells me.
That's what Susie Perry will tell you. Faster.
Yeah, because she's had enough at this point. You know, she just wants to go home. What should we do, guys? Should we take super soft tyres again? We'll definitely take race trim. I think super softs, hasn't it? It's got to be super softs. We'll take race trim.
Do me a favor. On race start, just zoom in.
On the race, zoom in.
Race, yeah. When the race starts, just zoom in and follow your car through the field.
Okay, no worries. Should we take pit stop guru?
Why?
I'm just wondering, should we?
Do we need to refuel in F1 these days?
I don't know, do we?
No. The special thing in Fire is that all championships we have chosen are not requiring a refueling.
Oh Christ, that's
Yeah.
my style of driving completely out the window. Then I'll just put the foot down and go. Right, we're gonna have to actually think about this. Christ, you're making me think. I don't do thinking.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry not to be sorry.
Right, there we go. So in that case, take super softs and race trims for both guys. There we go.
But hey, you can change the rules to refueling. It's all up to you.
Of course. I probably
In the game, not editing any TXCs, but you can vote for it because you get a mail.
I thought we were talking about it in real life. Actually, I thought I'd turn up and speak to Bernie and go, look, mate, you know, need to get refueling back in.
Yeah, but maybe it's not Bunny anymore.
Is it?
You have to speak to Jean Todt now.
Oh shit! Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Anyway,
In Ice it was Chase Carey, and now it's Jean Todt because he's the FIA president.
Oh fuck! You know what? As I was saying to these guys earlier, I'm not. When it comes to motorsport, I'm not massively into it. I watch it now and then, but I don't know all the tiers. Anyway,
I've got a question.
Yo.
Was Valtteri Bottas as fast as Lewis Hamilton? Just the same time?
Looks like it. Can we go back?
Wow.
We can't go back, can we? It certainly looks like that, doesn't it? It looks like they're
Wow.
bang on together at the same time. That's pretty amazing.
It's gonna be some battle.
So anyway, should we say we've got Hamilton, Bottas, Vettel, and then it's our two drivers as the top 5? How about that? It's not bad. Let's zoom in. There we go. We'll have a look at it like this. Oh, look at that. That looks amazing, to be fair. Oh, well, it's fences.
And when you disable the depth of field, it would be a lot sharper.
Yeah, of course. And I would do that as soon as I remember how to do something like that. This is pretty amazing, to be fair. The whole setup with this zoom-in stuff, and actually seeing the livery properly is amazing.
They said Daniel Kiat behind Sebastian Vettel. That is not a good sign. That is definitely not a good sign. 2 drivers with a dangerous dual trade is not good. Definitely not good.
Oh, it'll be fine. Don't you worry. Let's get these back onto medium neutral for now. This is pretty immense, actually being able to see these cars in the race. Certainly adds a whole new element to the game. Actually makes it look better, I don't know. So Lewis Hamilton's fastest lap, which is, well, pretty much unsurprising. This is really weird. I feel really under pressure to get a result here, because there's lots of people watching. Alright, let's get these clicked in, just because. Yeah, I'm feeling there's like 10 people watching, mate, and I'm not actually that good at this game. Right, and there's a promotion
yeah, you got
there.
a Red Bull. You got a Red Bull. It's going.
Oh,
maybe well.
Van Dorn's out.
Oh, what a surprise! Van Dorn is out.
They've got a bit
Engine
of rain.
or crash?
It says crash.
Okay.
Yeah. They've got
Maybe he crashed just before his engine went off.
Thank you, Ramon. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. The thing with me is, as I said earlier, I'm a little bit laid back. I'm a little bit self-detrimental. I take the mickey out of myself as well, so I don't mind.
Oh, it's gonna be raining.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's worth. It's not really worth.
No, not yet.
I wouldn't say it's worth coming in for Inters at all, but.
How long do we have rain? Well, when the bar is full under the water word, then it's worse. But
when it gets to here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe if the AI doesn't change, you shouldn't change as well. Well, you could do with one driver and just overtake the whole field.
Could do.
Maybe worth a try, but I'm not in the seat, so I can just lay back and watch the show.
I'll tell you what then, we'll bring Verstappen in. We'll get him on some inners.
Verstappen is especially good in the rain, I heard that.
Is he? Oh.
I saw that on the Brazil Grand Prix. I don't know if it's in here.
Well, we'll find out, shall we?
Yeah, there's next to his portrait in the race, you have the traits, and maybe there's something saying. So next to the pit stop icon.
Yeah. I can see that now. Look, there we go. Wet weather pro. Singing in the rain. But is that, when it says wet weather, is that all wet weather, or is it just like wet? That's the question. You're refocused. So, you know what? Should we bring? Actually, saying I don't know. If we got like the full, if we brought in both drivers now, would we be okay, or is it just a one team? Doesn't really matter now because he's gone. Alright, so Romain Grosjean is also out. He's crashed.
Wow.
Verstappen, I think we're going to get Verstappen to attack on these inters, you know, just to really sort of push. We'll speed up a little bit. It's going a little bit slow for my liking. This is going a little bit
like hours. But Perez is in the pits as well. Perez would change for inters. Wow.
So Verstappen's up to 15th, and Ricciardo's still in 5th. Should we get Verstappen to push?
Definitely, because it's just a short stint on inters. Just hammer it. Hammer time, Verstappen.
I'm going to get him to go a little bit hard on his engine as well. Why not? Might as well get the most out of him on these while we can. We've only got a couple more laps before we need to bring him in. It looks like Sanz Jr. is going to come in. You're very excited about pronouncing your surname. Is it a really, really German surname? Am I going to cock it up? So yeah, anyway, it looks like someone's going to come in. I think it was Sanz Jr. was going to come in. I'm assuming he's going to change his tyres. But it's the only thing I can think of, put it that way. So if we go to Ricciardo, we'll zoom back in because we're zoomed right out. We don't want to be zoomed right out, do we? He's on the tail of Bottas here. I mean, he could potentially, if we tell him to attack a little bit.
Yeah, but he's losing his tyres really quick.
He is, but I mean, we might have to come in on the next lap anyway, I'm thinking.
It's very critical in this mod that you don't get stuck in traffic, just that I mentioned.
Right, okay. So it's worth trying to attack around. Like, go on with Verstappen, there we go. Round Palmer. He's back up into 8th. He's almost back where he was before we pitted him, you know. That pit was almost worthless, actually.
Yeah, if you see that Vettel is almost done with his super soft, it should be worth it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go back to Ricciardo, who has dropped down to 6th. Oh, my wife's just come downstairs. I do apologise if I woke you up, wifey. No, she's just shrugged her shoulders and gone, don't care. Alright. Ricciardo, mate, what are you doing? You need to pull your finger out. It's only Verstappen. He's not very good. He's our driver. Yeah, he's done alright. He's made it up 20 seconds. He's up into 5th now. He's looking at Bottas.
Wow. Verstappen for a win.
I think, oh wow. Yeah, he really is going. I think we'll have to come back on his fuel though. He's got half a lap less than he needs. Ricciardo, should we get Ricciardo set up to come in for the pit? Get him on super softs.
I'm still amazed by Kia that he can hold the 3rd place.
Yeah, he's managing to do alright. Should we take
because overtaking is not that easy. You have to really micromanage a bit.
Should we take a risky fast?
That's a tough decision I don't have to make. Let the stream decide.
Right, guys, should we go for the risky fast? That's my question. Oh, your surname is Latvian. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to struggle with that one. Balance. Okay, we'll go with balance. Ramon's gone straight in with a balance. We'll take a balance. Zuma's gone with a fast though. It's 1-on-1. Push Kostler. Risky fast. They're leaning towards the fast. Roy's gone into fast. Push Kostler. He's gone into fast. It's only 26%. We're going with the fast then. Yeah, we'll go to risk. Let's go back to Verstappen and zoom right in. And he is He's nearly there. He's nearly able to take Bottas here, look. And he's managed it. Briefly, by the looks of things. Up in the third, he is on the podium at this point.
It's such a close battle.
That was he got past him pretty damn quick though. I think he's going to come in on the next lap. I think we're going to get one more lap out of these tyres.
Yeah, I think you should stop, let Verstappen push, because I don't know how long. Oh, yeah, okay. As the rain stops, then keep pushing.
Yeah. I mean, we'll let Ricciardo come in on this lap, and we've set him up to come in on the next one. I think on Super Softs. There's still 20 laps remaining. That's a long. Seems like a hell of a long time. We'll take a balanced. So Ricciardo, come on, let's get a nice, quick, easy change. That's a good one. He's dropped down to 8th place. He's coming out in 10th. Oh, is he going to drop down? He's dropped down to 11th. He's fighting though. Look at that little pack there. Fuck me. Oh, he's got himself past Alonso though. Alonso would be so happy with him.
Wow.
Alonso being right in the fucking middle of the grid. He'd be such a happy man right now. Can you imagine being in his pit crew at this point in time? No, Ben, I haven't ditched Twitch. Okay.
Say that 3 times.
I need to explain something to Ben. I've got to take a second. So Ben, I've not ditched Twitch. I've come over to YouTube for this. Basically, the original idea was that we were going to do a private stream to get the game set up. This is a preview on a new fire mod. I've actually got the author on Discord at the minute, a guy called Chris, and we're taking a good look at the fire mod. It's coming out, well, all things well and good, it's coming out on Tuesday as a sort of full release. So that's the only reason we're here. I haven't ditched Twitch. I still think Twitch is the better platform for streaming. It's just yeah, I was trying to set it up as a private one, and we both kind of went, we won't do it private, we'll just get people in. I think it was the best way to do it. So, but don't worry, Ben. You know what, Ben? I'm glad you're here though, because Ben is a Motorsport Manager streamer on Twitch, and he's pretty good at it as well. So at some point, guys, if you want to watch a bit of Motorsport Manager streaming, head over to his channel, have a look as well. So Verstappen's dropped himself down to 6th.
Yeah, Verstappen, that was an unsafe release in the pits.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was talking to Ben about. I was trying to reassure him I haven't ditched Twitch. I love Twitch, but yeah, obviously we've got that, but we've also got Ocon still needs to pit, Bottas still needs to pit, Hamilton still needs to pit. So there's a good chance here to, pull back a bit of time. I think, shit, I've left Ricciardo going for too long on attack and overtake. Me to pull him back a little bit.
Yeah, you have to save fuel again to make it to the end, because there's no refueling in F1.
Yeah, that's just where we need to get the hybrid mode set in.
I just hate the ERS mode. I immediately voted out in the first season.
You know, I don't mind the ERS mode. I quite like
the reason I don't like it is it's just unbalanced a bit, because the boost is so big, and yeah, it can change everything.
Yeah, the boost is ridiculous, but I do like the what do you call it, the hybrid mode. I really enjoy it. I think that if you're
yeah, you can just fuel for 80% and make it 100% with the hybrid mode.
Yeah, but I mean, you can just basically, it's a good way of, it's just another tactic to employ.
And I've seen that in the upcoming DLC of Motorsport Manager, there is a new rule that will allow the last cars to recharge a lot, and the first cars not so much.
Yeah.
Or nothing. So that's going to be interesting.
Ben's got a little question here in the chat, and his question is, I'm guessing Fire Mod is the next one after Ice Mod. So you were telling me that the Ice Mod is basically Fire Mod Light, effectively.
Yeah, the Ice Mod was the first one we made just to make sure that we can do it, and We tested some features, and the fire mod is much bigger, much better. The balancing is completely new. Graphics are insane. It's just a whole new thing. It's just the next level.
And it is a pretty amazing mod. It's really in depth, Ben. If you've obviously at some point, not right now because you're in this stream, this is a 2-part stream. We stopped and basically set the stream up again. Hopefully the quality is slightly better this time around. The quality of the stream dipped a little bit. There probably is a list of changes you can look at, but if you look at the first part of the stream after this, you'll be able to see some of it. But I mean, I suppose we could go over some of it again. So,
yeah, sure.
So we've obviously got. Let's talk liveries first, because that's the one thing that some people really enjoy, is the graphics side of things. So, how many liveries is it again?
We made 3 liveries per team. So each F1, each F2, each F3 team has its own livery for the open wheeler cars. So in every series in the open wheelers you have 30 liveries to choose from. And yeah, it's like when you imagine McLaren or Sauber drops to F2 with the promotions, demotions on, they're gonna have a adapted livery on the F2 car.
Yeah.
So that's really awesome, because you can see for example, McLaren or Mercedes in an F3. So that's great for your create your own team stuff.
Exactly. If we go with the drivers next, obviously there's been a bit of a change to the drivers system, and obviously there's been a lot of new drivers added.
Yeah, we have about 476 real drivers from F1, F2, F3, GP3, F4, DTM, WTCC, GT Masters, WEC, Blank Pain, GT3, everything. Some from the Super Formula from Japan, and some from the Indy cars, or everybody on the Indy cars, some of the Indy Lights. Yeah, it's really big. And we changed the system a bit, so the best drivers are now about 4.2, 4.3 stars. So there's always room for getting them better. And every driver has a chance to reach 5 stars in this mod.
Yeah.
It depends on their peak age, if they can reach it, and on their improvement rate, because not every driver will get better as fast as the other one. So you might get a driver who has the potential for 5 stars, but might reach it in 10 or 15 years, and maybe he has reached his peak age already. So you have to train them if you want to make them the next world champion, like let's say Mick Schumacher. You have to hire him, you have to train him, you have to provide the HQ facilities to train him and to make him better. So yeah, it all depends on you, it all depends on the AI, because the AI will also sign some young drivers if they have the chance. So yeah, might be interesting.
So there you go, Ben. Obviously you've also added in I think you've made your own sort of car models as well as the liveries, and obviously you've added in a lot of real sponsors too. So, and you've changed the way sponsors work, haven't you?
Yeah, the sponsors are now 637, I think, or 38. Let's say 37. And you only can, when you have the potential to get a 5-star sponsor, you can only have one, because in real life you won't see a car with like 4 or 5 high-class sponsors. So you have to make you have to choose your main sponsor, because the contracts are longer with 5 stars than with like 3 stars. And yeah, if you have fully maxed your marketability, you will have access to 1 5-star sponsor, 1 4-star sponsor, and the rest is 3, 2, or 1-star sponsors.
Yeah. Ben has just said, is this a mod that's focused mostly on more to the visual and driver side of the game?
No, absolutely not.
As you were saying, the pit crew, how terrible is that pit crew? It's just static. They're just standing there like zombies, or statues even, just like...
Yeah, with Fire Mod we made pretty visuals, pretty graphics, but the database is, yeah, I might be not remembering the word for it, but it's pretty well this time. I used real-life qualifying timings to balance the F1 cars and drivers, and the differences between drivers. Like Van Dorn is about 1.2 stars weaker than Alonso. That can be calculated by the qualifying times. Yeah, and it depends on the... It depends a lot how a driver performs in a race. It depends on the driver, it depends on the car, it depends on the race engineer.
Yeah.
We put in, as far as we could find out, race engineers of the F2, S3, DTM and ADAC GT Masters teams. And we filled some extra engineers, so we have over 400 engineers and nearly 200, or mechanics I should say, over 400 mechanics and about 200 engineers or designers, however you would call them.
That is pretty insane. That is pretty insane amount of work that's gone into it. And it's all free as well. That's the thing. That's why I think you're mental, because you've done all this just out of the love for the game and the love of modding.
Yeah.
Obviously,
the game is just what what I waited for ages. So yeah.
I mean, I'm wanted got like, I'm guessing there is a Patreon page somewhere where people can donate if they wanted to.
I think we got a PayPal link on the Ice mod, and we might add one on the Fire mod. Yeah.
It's worth doing. So obviously, I mean, at some point, at the minute, because I'm moving house and that, I probably won't be able to donate, but I can tell you now, at some point I will, because the amount of work you guys have put into it. I mean, I don't think I'd have probably put as many hours into Motorsport Manager as I have if it wasn't for the Ice mod. And yeah, I mean, I've got more than my money's worth. It's basically like an extra DLC. It's worth paying out, definitely.
Yeah,
by the way, this isn't something he's told me to say. This is me telling you as it is. He didn't put a gun to my head and say, "Make them pay me." That's just me. It's just me saying, you know, how I feel. But yeah, obviously, if you do feel like you want to chuck some money his way, then please do. I think we're going to get these guys to push a little bit harder. You know, I mean, they're not doing too bad.
I'm just reading a question from Ramon. Yeah, Gasly is at Toro Rosso, and he's a potential superstar. So please go ahead and swap him with Kiat, because Gasly is worth it.
Take Viet is not doing too bad. He's 9th at the minute. I mean, he got away.
Yeah, absolutely. He's great. Absolutely great driver.
Oh, the other thing, Ben. I don't know if you've noticed me zooming in and out here. You can see it's a lot more sort of range when it comes to zooming. That is a separate mod altogether that I was asked to install. So as you can see, you can actually see how good these models are when you zoom into them.
Yeah, we have to update, or Aussie has to update his mod when the patch comes out. ASAP.
And of course...
Because I can't live without the zoom mod. It's a whole new game.
It definitely adds extra bits to it. It's really nice. Van Dorn. Why are you asking about Van Dorn? He crashed ages ago. He died. He didn't actually die, but you know. Right, let's go medium neutrals again. Do you think we need to get someone in on new tyres soon? I think Ricciardo might need to come in. In fact, I don't even know why I didn't bother switching to mediums for the last bit. Everyone else seemed to have done.
Yeah, then just push the hell out of these tyres or save them as much as you can. You have two choices.
I think we're definitely gonna have to bring him in, aren't we?
Yeah, then push the hell out of these tyres and go for it.
Well, if we take the softs then, as opposed to the super softs, then we can just put everything into them. We'll take a risk
8
first.
laps.
No, we'll do a balance.
Go 1 lap with Ricciardo. maybe.
Go one more lap.
Yeah, one lap more with Ricciardo, push it, and then hits pits.
Right. Same for Verstappen, or do you think we should hold him back just a little bit longer?
Then Verstappen, yeah, one extra lap and push like hell.
James just pointed out where Alonso is.
Alonso is last. Yeah, in the first part, in the first part of the stream, we looked at his traits, and he's losing hope. He had a fight with the chairman.
Yeah.
And he costs a hell shit ton of money.
What was it, £2.5 million a race?
Yeah. So yeah, good luck to the guys who are doing the McLaren challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
To themselves.
Yeah. You're fools, basically. Right, so let's get out on these super softs, shall we? We won't worry about fixing any parts. Let's get a pit strategy. I don't think we'll take a fast. Actually, no, fuck it. Let's not. We better just do it balanced.
Well, you have a chance for 5 and 6. No, what is it? 5, 6. Maybe to come back to 4s and 5s. Oh, that's hard.
Yeah. I think I probably should have just taken mediums on the last one, but never mind.
Yeah, but I'm happy that after this wet qualifying we have a good result so far. So,
you mean a realistic one, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cars will perform different on each track, so this time Force India is in front of Williams. Williams might be better on tracks with critical engines because they are running with Mercedes, and that's the same as Force India, and I'm just mad at the moment. Let's just find another example. I'm not sure at the moment.
I don't think I'm gonna bother fixing the wing. There's no point.
No, 40% is great. And when it's not 0, it's great.
Right, so we're gonna get, because Verstappen's just gone past the pit, so I'm just gonna push him anyway. Fuck it. Why not?
We all know that the...
Hi Aiden. Welcome to the stream, mate.
Hello. We all know that in Season 2 the reliability of parts will drop really to nothing. So the first season is really a season you should get the mod to know and what to do and how much money to save and stuff. So just see it as an orienting season to orientate yourself in the mod.
So Benchy's just said, are you able to make the AI smarter with regards to tyre changes?
No.
There you go. Alright.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. No, this cannot be done via the workshop because that requires DLL modification, and that is not supported by the workshop, and I have no idea how to do that. But we expect the patch on Monday, so yeah, maybe there is coming something like, I don't know, a slider for AI strengths or something.
Yeah.
No.
Well, hopefully they can do something about that. I mean, it is a little bit game breaking. Don't get me wrong. We all make most of it, but yeah, it's a little bit game breaking.
But what I was able to was for the initial drivers at each series that the smoothness is different with every driver, so you won't see the AI doing double pit stops. That crashed some races for some teams as well. So I try to make this different, so yeah, you don't see that. Because in the early tests I had like Hamilton and Bottas going to the pits at the same time, and it destroyed the whole race.
Yeah. Aiden, thank you very much for saying you love the ice mod. I don't know if you're talking about my playthrough or the fact that Chris is on the line.
Maybe both.
Maybe both. Chris created the ice mod and he created this mod. Ice mod is this mod, but light. Also, Ben, with the drivers completely losing the steering wheel, Oh, is it just for the pits you're on about? Because if you turn off the blue flags, because like blue flags are like the worst. Blue flags.
Oh,
are
really?
Like,
You turn off the blue flags? I didn't notice.
I think blue flags are turned off. I don't do blue flags. They're stupid.
Yeah, for generally in the first F1 season you don't see much blue flags because I balance it that way that should not happen so often.
Yeah, he made both, Aiden. He's him, Falco, and I can't remember the other dude. You'll have to tell me who was the other guy who helped you out.
Yeah, Oral, yeah, that's models. That's because, yeah, he's French, and that's why we have a Renault as a base model here. And Mathieu did the team descriptions that are not in this version yet because I had no time because I was rushed by Kegman. And
you're rushed by me?
Yeah, sure. You were like, I'm all yours, and I was like, ooh.
Well, you know, yeah.
Gotta get shit done.
People, when I say I'm all yours to people, I don't say it to many people, so you know, but they do get excited. But yeah, I mean, obviously this is just a preview version. It's not 100% complete yet. You said it was around about 98%. You said, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah. Plus, Aiden, if you think the ice mod is perfect, you've not seen the fire mod.
Oh, you won't believe the fire mod then.
The fire mod is special. It is so special.
Yeah, we have to look at the F2 and F3 cars maybe, or at the DTM cars.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll save it.
The colors are not final, I think. No, the GT cars we can't look at them, but we can look at the DTM cars and we can look at the F2 and F3 cars.
Right. So you've got Ramon saying here we need to keep the chef in the game, the cook, James Martin.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know, I think it needs to be done at this point. Alright, can Verstappen catch up with Bottas? That is the question. I don't think it's going to be able to do it. I think we've got 4th and 5th. It does look like Hamilton's got a first here, as he's just finished. 36 seconds ahead of Vettel. You fucking what? 36 seconds.
Yeah, it's been a wet race.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
wet races are always balancing nightmares.
Yeah. But I mean, we've got kind of an expected finish for us. So you know, we're expecting. I mean, we said we were going to take first, but obviously we've got 4th and 5th. I mean, it's not the worst in the world. It's not the end of the world, but it is a little bit disappointing. But to be fair, I wasn't really concentrating on the race.
Yeah, well, it's Red Bull and it's self-running.
Oh, my legs are fucking killing me. All this sitting down today, driving buses, and all this sitting down now. Oh dear.
Yeah, I've spent the last day sitting on my chair, doing last tiny bit.
Yeah. But no, it is a cracking mod. Absolutely cracking mod. By the way, for people who don't really know, when I say it's a cracking mod, in the UK, if you say something like that, it's a colloquialism and it means good. Fantastic. Alright, okay. So, obviously there's a lot of things I say. I quite often forget I'm not talking to other English guys, so there's sometimes things I say and people go, what? Anyway, we got a 4th and a 5th in that race.
Yeah, and the videos are not done yet.
Yeah, I mean, obviously...
Tomorrow.
But, I mean, what you've done so far is absolutely stunning. But, I mean, we'll check out... We can check out the other cars just without leaving this save, can't we? I mean, we've got a 2nd overall by the looks of things, so that's not too bad. There she is, Susie Perry. Susie Perry. Oh, Susie. Right, anyway, and she's here twice. Look, she's got a twin. That's even better. Right. So
the dream came true.
There is Laurent Dupin. It's not Marcel Desailly anymore.
Wow. Yeah, I just changed it. Like 10 minutes ago from starting the stream.
Right. You usually talk to Australians. They're much worse.
Because finally some guy came to me and said, wait, it's Laurent Dupin. I said, yeah, thank you. Finally, I got information about who is the reporter for Canal Plus.
Yeah, it is getting long. I am aware of that, Ramon, but I'm enjoying it. Obviously, hopefully you guys are as well. you usually talk to Australians, they're much worse than me. I quite often get told I sound Australian. It's a little...
Oh, no way, mate!
yeah, seriously, I do. You know, g'day, mate. You know, welcome to the stream. And what can I say? I don't really know what else to say. I'm not going to do it. I can't carry on. I can't be asked. How long am I going to be streaming for? Well, it is currently 20 past midnight where I am, which means it's probably 20 past 1 where you are, Chris.
That's quite normal these times.
Right. Okay. But I mean, I've been awake since 4 a.m. So I'm probably going to do. I think we'll get one more race in tonight. I think, if you're happy to do that, of course.
I'm happy. I'm always happy.
Right.
I'm so happy.
So we'll go for one more race because I'm not going to be able to do the whole lot like forever. We're not going to get a whole season. It's like 15 races. You know, it's ridiculous.
And I have to say it again. It looks like you have plenty of money, but the season is really, really expensive.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So what we'll do, because there's a few guys who have joined us sort of late. Yes, we're gonna do a search for Juma as well. We're gonna have to do a search for Juma. But obviously, because a few guys here have obviously joined the stream sort of later. If we look at the finances really quick, as you can see, it does look like we're getting £3.5 million per race. But what's the deal with that? I mean, there's less prize money, isn't there?
Yeah, it's less prize money. It's like in ice, it was. I think it was a prize pool in the F1 about 700 millions, and now it's like 300 millions or less for 10 teams. So yeah, don't expect much money. The car is much more expensive. Might cost about max best parts about 70 million or more. With private teams, you have the option for a Cosworth engine, which is very cheap and not very good, but that's your that's your safety net. When you're going for Ferrari or Mercedes or Renault, you have no other chance than taking the engines you're getting, because you're a works team.
Yeah. Anyway.
So you have no chance to choose anything.
Can I just quickly say thank you, Aiden. I'm your favourite YouTuber. Thank you very much. That is amazing. Thank you very much, mate. I'm shit at this, but okay, thank you. But yeah, so obviously we can't check out the price of the engines and stuff at the minute because we've built something.
Yeah, we can look at the chassis, but the chassis logos are not there because we expect them to be moddable on Monday. Because yeah, that's not possible at the moment.
There we go.
But we can see the prices, of course.
There you go. I've brought up the chassis here. There you go. Benchy's asked about the money.
The money.
He said, why did you change the money around? He felt it was balanced. Why did you change it?
Yeah, because we wanted to make something different, something that needs more thinking, more planning, gets you more involved in the whole game. Because I personally wasn't very challenged on the vanilla system, and the ice system was very generous, and now we're going a bit for the a bit harder this time.
So basically,
and because the sponsors have to be changed, because with real life sponsors you have no other chance to balance them somehow and to make a system that only allows one big sponsor, one medium sponsor, and 4 small sponsors. In the vanilla game it was like when you are able to get 5 stars, you get a lot of 5-star sponsors, and it's not very hard.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I found that even on 3 stars in the ice mod, I think I got given. I mean, obviously, I got promoted from Formula E into the IndyCar series, and I was given like £2.5 million a race for 16 races, and that basically meant I was making money per race. And yeah, I mean, sometimes it can be a little bit too easy, as you said. But this, as you can obviously you can see here, I've gone onto the sponsorship screen from the chassis. And you can see the kind of money you're getting. I mean, obviously you're getting up front some of this, but
yeah, Red Bull is really an exception for this team because yeah, you have to do something. You can't have them endless, but yeah, 20 years is fair.
So yeah. Anyway, obviously we can't currently look at the costs of individual sort of parts at the minute because we're currently building a brake. But if we quickly look at teams, we should be able to go into, for example, that's just gone down to see, yeah, it's Formula 2. So we can have a quick look at Formula 2. We're not going to apply for the job. We can't click in on their car closer, can we? So we probably would have to come out of the game to have a look at the cars a little bit better.
Yeah, on the selection screen, but yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if I want to do that or not. We'll have a quick look at the GT. Obviously, you were saying that the colours aren't quite there yet, but we can see how good that car looks already. Just from here. I mean, that just screams sex, doesn't it? I mean, not in orange, because orange is a horrible colour. Kmart, really?
Yeah, we needed some colour in the series.
But yeah, so what we'll do, we'll do this.
There was all these sponsors, on the.
Was it? Let's go back. Let's go
yeah,
back.
it was there on the yellow and green one.
Let's go back.
Awesome.
Which one?
Main sponsor Aldi.
Which one was it? Was it?
It was the yeah, the DTM car. I think it was 4th or 5th.
Just have a quick look. Yellow and green, did you say?
Yeah, it must be one of the first ones.
Phoenix Racing. Yeah, I think it's Phoenix Racing. I can see it. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a challenge mode for anyone on this game, by the way. I've got a new challenge mode. Basically, all your sponsors need to be budget brand supermarkets. There we go. So you need to have Aldi, you need to have Kmart, you need to have Lidl. I don't know the other big ones. Yeah. Yeah. So that is your challenge, and then you've got.
Yeah. Good luck to find them in 1900 deals.
Yeah.
GG. Make a screenshot. Tag me, please. I want to see your designs when the mod is done. I want to see you create your own team cars.
Right. We better find Juma.
Yeah, we have to go to the scouting screen and search for the youngest guys, I guess, or for the German guys.
Right. So I'm guessing he will be. I don't know what his real name is. That's the question.
Yeah. Should I help you?
Ramon's challenge accepted. Ramon's going to do it for us. Yes, that would be helpful. I was going to say it might be Julian.
How about the first German guy there?
Arian Guslow. Or Arian Guslow. Oh. So he's a bit easy on fuel. Oh, look at him. He looks stupid, doesn't he? God, I don't know.
Roasted.
Hi, Juma. 16.
And he told me that he hates leading, so yeah, he got the trait.
So when he dances, he gets the girl to dance for him. Is that what he does? There we go. We're going to get him anyway.
I'm not familiar with details.
Right, so basically when you've got a man and a woman dancing, the man leads the dance, so the man sort of directs the dance. So if he doesn't lead, he lets the girl do it. So well, we're gonna sign him anyway. He's gonna be our new reserve driver.
He's interested in joining Red Bull. Wow, who could have been predicted that?
I tell you what, we're not gonna. We tell you what, no, I don't think he's worth that kind of money. We're not gonna give him. So what? I think he's gonna need all the money he can get to get into the racing.
Yeah, well, he's quite. And there's a lot of difference between what drivers ask for money, or what kind of money. There are some drivers who want ridiculously much money, and some drivers that don't want that much money. You have to find them, because I don't even know if I would find them. You just have to be lucky, I guess.
Yeah. Right. We've got an interview with a triple jumper here. An Olympic gold medalist triple jumper. Jonathan Edwards.
I deserve that.
Anyway, so we'll accept the interview. Ricciardo was beaten by Lewis Hamilton. Would you consider bringing him in next season? Ooh.
Of course, if you want to be even with your money earned per race, of course.
Ooh, perhaps, but it's a little bit early to be talking about silly season.
Just sign Hamilton and get world champion.
He didn't get his. I've done the wrong thing. I should have gone with. Yeah. Really thinking about it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Never mind.
Shit. Opportunity is thrown out the window.
Never mind. He'll probably just get in trouble with his missus or something. I don't know.
But who are you gonna replace when you have Hamilton? Are you gonna replace Ricciardo or Verstappen?
Ooh, probably. I'd probably want to say Ricciardo.
I just asked the same thing when I was testing Red Bull, and I couldn't swap any of them.
Well, Verstappen's 18. He's yet to hit his peak. Obviously, you know because you've done this. But obviously, from my only personal point of view, I'm looking at something. He's 18. He's got longer to go. He's not hit his peak yet. Ricciardo, he's 26. He's probably at his peak at the minute. You know, just is it going to dip off? Plus, he's Australian, so he's probably going to get drunk. You know.
Yeah, but how old is Alonso?
Alonso's 38, I want to say.
Yeah, and he's not even reached his peak.
Has he not?
I don't know. Anything can happen.
Has Alonso not reached his peak? I'm pretty sure he has. He must have done by this point. There he is. Look. Oh, he's 34. 34. He's not quite as old as I was making him out to be. He'd be really happy about that if I went, oh yeah, Alonso, you look 38. You fucking what?
But you could go for Leclerc.
You could do. See you later, Ramon. Thank you very much for joining us.
Bye.
So, we've got a couple of things here. The brakes have been finished. Ooh, we can see how much things cost. But we'll first, before we do this,
do we really want to see this?
I think we need to. I think the people need to see this. It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all.
It's not quick and not cheap.
No. We'll get the rear wings turned off. We'll get that reliably put up. So, we ready? We ready? Boom. £5.5 million for a base engine. 3.85 million for a base gearbox. 3.2 million for brakes. 2.3 for a wing. 2.83 for suspension and 2.3 for a rear wing. Not only that, but it takes 2 months, more or less, for an engine to be built. Mate, you're just trying to kill us, aren't you? But,
I'm just relying on real life data.
It is pronounced Ricardo. Yeah. Apparently it is pronounced Ricardo. I do apologise, Hayden. I assumed it would be like because it's an Italian-looking name. I know there's a lot of sort of crossover between Italy and Australia. I assumed it would be Ricciardo, something like that, but clearly I'm wrong. How do we feel about that one? It's plus 2 days though, isn't it? Just might as well do that one. I think that'll do. 26 days to get a new set of brakes built.
Have you seen that you can improve your parts by a fairly big margin?
Well, I could do that, and then I could do.
So if you're looking for a quick boost.
How do you mean?
Like, what's the third race? Can't remember. Probably Russia.
Let's have a look at the calendar. The third race is Dubai.
Oh, Dubai. Okay, so what's important at Dubai? It's the engine, I guess.
Crucial. Everything's crucial. Everything is crucial.
Yeah, so you can improve your top speed, your deceleration, your both brakes. That's good. So yeah, just go to the car menu and increase the level of the engine and of the rear wing.
So then, if we take away some reliability there. There we go. Smash into that. Dubai, the track we cannot overtake ever. Yeah. Don't take any upgrade that adds risk level. Well, you should sometimes. Anyway, we'll go with that. We'll get a new set of brakes built for now. Do a no stop. Do a no stop. I'm gonna get this part built first. I'll get this part built first. How many laps is Dubai then? Dubai is going to be 24 laps. And you want me to do a
Yeah, well,
stop?
you could do a no stop at Dubai, to be honest. When you're having a good chassis and a good smooth driver.
There is that, but I mean, what's his name? I'll cock it up here now. Verstappen, he's not a particularly smooth driver. His smoothness is 10.
It's Ricciardo, I don't know.
So Verstappen's smoothness is 10. Ricardo's is 13.
You should get a driver with a better smoothness and better stuff and spend hours and hours of just scouting drivers and...
I'll tell you what we'll do. We are going to go... We'll scout everyone. I want to see...
Yeah, Red Bull is not really good at smoothness, yeah.
Let's get some
But
young
maybe
scouts.
Perez is known for being a very smooth driver.
Perez?
Maybe Perez is the right candidate for that.
What, of 11 smoothness?
11?
Yeah.
Well, then I talk shit.
Quite clearly.
Maybe he has a race mechanic who can do it. I don't know. I did not do this. I don't know.
Well, we've got Nico Rosberg, who's got 18. Sebastian
Nico
Vettel.
Rosberg? What the hell? He stopped driving.
So we've got Vettel 18 smoothness, Alonso with 18 smoothness, Rosberg with 18 smoothness. Who else we got here?
Let's go for Pastor Maldonado. How about that?
Maldonado.
Maldonado.
Have I gone past him already? I'll have to find him. He looks like he's quite a way down. I'm guessing he's pretty shit.
I just need a search function in this game. It's so annoying to... every day you start a game, I have a list of favorites that I have to add.
Do you know what I would love? Do you know what I would love to add? Or I would love... Maybe if they bring out Motorsport Manager 2, is when you go to, like, I don't know, for staff, and you're scouting staff members, to search for certain abilities that the staff members have.
Yeah.
So, like, for example...
that would be very critical in this, because they are like 400 of race mechanics.
So, I don't know... I mean, this guy hasn't got it. But, I mean, there is a particular... Here he is. No, that's not it. That's a random... There's a particular trait where... There it is, on this person here. Juliana Sempron, where you produce an additional part for no extra cost or time.
Yeah, I know her. I really know her.
That is an amazing, amazing trait. That's what you want. In fact, we might even...
Yeah.
She's interested. How much would it cost? I want her.
A fortune, but you're a Red Bull, you can do whatever you want.
Wages are fairly important. They're pretty fucking expensive, aren't they? Your signing on fee isn't that great. We're going to go for this girl. We're going to get rid of whoever this fella is. He's not a very good looking guy anyway.
I once tried to get Alonso and he was like, no, wages are not really important to me. 2 million, 2.2,
yeah.
2.5, 2.7. No, not enough. But it's not important to me. Just give me 3 million and I'm done. Wow.
So, we've just put in an offer for Sempron. So, how much is it going to cost to break your £4.5 million to break Newey's contract? That's not good. Adrian Newey, one of the best designers ever. My other question here is, though, obviously it takes so long to make these parts, yeah?
Yeah.
It takes so long to make these parts, so it's like nearly 2 months for an engine. Does their knowledge for the engine carry over to the next season? Are you going to have time to use, say, for example, if we look at Adrian Newey here, his legendary status is instantly upgraded performance. Is that, you know, are you going to have time to do that?
Yeah, sure. Like when you put max performance, it's well, it's close, but it should work.
Right. Let's continue on. Let's get on to this next race.
Well, you can't really focus on more than one part per season.
No, of course not.
Because that would be ridiculous.
Should we sign this this guy? Arian?
I don't know. He looks
He looks kind of dodgy, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, we have two Dutch guys. Do we really want to separate them?
I mean, it might be worth it. It's going to be sitting there getting high, aren't they, all the time?
Yeah. Okay.
I suppose we better. But I mean,
let's just sit him in the car and do the Chinese Grand Prix and done.
I mean, he seems pretty greedy because apparently he's unhappy with £32,000 a race. I mean, the guy's only 15.
Unhappy?
Yeah.
He's unhappy?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's more.
Arian. What the fuck, Arian?
Yeah, you greedy bastard. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do now. I won't send you a PM. There's only 11 people in this at the minute. I will add in my Discord now. So there you go. I'll add my Discord in now. There we go. Yeah, he is older, Aiden, but Arian Guzlo is in chat right now, so I'm kind of thinking we need to add him in. We did promise him.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know we can't let Joma down now. We can't let him down now, even if he is a greedy bastard. We can't let him down now. Right, fuck it, we're signing him. There he is. We'll get rid of Ricciardo and.
Aiden is furious. Don't! Not the German guy in the Red Bull. No.
Do I have a Discord server? Not yet. No, not quite yet. I've got a separate server for separate things.
We have one.
Here you go, Richard Verschaw. What the hell? You terminated my code track. This is a joke, an absolute joke. I agree, mate. But I mean, we've kind of got our hands tied at the minute. But here is Arian Guzlo. I mean, look at him. Just a little bit of a sad sack, really, isn't he? But never mind, he's here now. Guzlo's new wages are rumoured to be somewhere within the region of £521,000, £952 a year, and you're not happy with that? Fuck. I don't know. You can't look at him. Oh dear. What about Sophia Flush? Can you have a look at Sophia Flush? That's the question. I mean, look at her. And again, she's only 15, so I feel bad for saying that. So, I mean, what? No, saying that she must be 17 in real life. She must be 17 in real life.
Yeah, the mod or the game starts in 2016. We can't change that, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a straight savage. Yeah, I know.
We tried it, but the game would crash. We can date it to like 1988, but we can't date it to 2017.
Can you continue a career you started on the Fire mod? What? Oh, right, so a previously existing career.
No, of course not.
There we go, you got your answer.
A new mod always requires a new save, because the like driver pictures and all other pictures are set to certain IDs, and if you put the IDs of fire into ice, for example, you will have a mess.
I'm just putting out one last tweet for this @Motorsport Manager thing.
I've sent you the Discord link if anybody wants to join the Motorsport Manager Discord channel, so you can share it, because I'm not allowed to, because I'm just a user.
There we go. I'll join the Ice and Fire, and
oh, people just bought the game today. Yeah, just at the right time, man.
Right, so I've got to try and find a fucking link to my channel again now. Shit. Right. So, copy... Oh, shit, there it is. Copy link address. Where is the Discord channel? There it is. So, live streaming now on YouTube with Chris. Bam. There we go. Wunderbar. Come to the stream. Or die. There we go. Right. So let's get back into this. The game paused briefly while I was doing that, so I'm sorry. Couldn't find the thing you gave me. That's okay, Ben. I'll send you it in a bit if you don't mind. Let me drive the training. You want to do the practice, do you, Jima? Should we let him do that? I don't know. Do we risk it?
Yeah. Let's find out how fast he is in the Red Bull.
Should we find out how much money we've just wasted?
Yeah, if he's more than 3 seconds slower than Ricciardo, we should dodge him.
Definitely. When will we do more Football Manager? I don't know yet, mate. I did do a live stream of Football Manager not long ago, but because I had too much music in it, it was copyright flagged and banned worldwide.
That's one way to do it.
So I wasn't allowed to post that up. It probably won't be for a little while. I'm a long way behind. Where can you watch more videos from me? On YouTube, right here, actually. I'll put in my channel link now, which will change later tonight because I've finally hit 100 subs. Boom! Thank you very much, everyone. I'm on 104 subs now. How long am I going to play? I'm going to play for one more race, and then I'm going to go to bed because I've been awake for... Oh dear, nearly 21 hours. I think Chris has probably been awake longer than me.
No.
No? There we go. And I've been driving all day, and I'm driving again now. But there we go. I just thought I'd get you guys in. So, Lego, if you wanted to check back on the stream, obviously, I've just put my channel link in there. Can I do a Football Manager Let's Play with Manchester United? No, because it's too easy. Sorry. I will carry on doing the Journeyman for now. The thing is, with Football Manager, it's starting to wind down. You're going to get hello, let's play old games.
Hello.
Once it's starting to come wind down with Football Manager at this point in the year, because well, they're waiting for the new game to come out. But I do have I'm going for a special challenge for next season with Football Manager, shall I say. So my intention with regards to, obviously this is about Motorsport Manager. I'll do a very, very quick talk about Football Manager, and then we'll get back onto Motorsport Manager. But with Football Manager, next season, my intention for a challenge is to play a game where I'm only allowed to use teams that have colours in their name, and I'm only allowed to sign players that have colours in their name. So, yeah. So, say for example, I could sign someone called Goldsmith, but I couldn't sign Neymar. I could sign someone called Damian White, but I couldn't sign Cristiano Ronaldo. That kind of thing. It's just adding a whole new level of annoying difficulty to it.
You're gonna fail, but you're gonna fail with style.
Exactly. AFC Exlcusive doesn't have any of that. I know, Ben. I know. But unfortunately, Exlcusive fired me because I show a little bit of interest in another job. I mean, what can I do? I mean, someone turns up and says, "Would you like to work for this team?" I'll be like, "Well, that's a good idea. You know, they're a bigger team." And then they bring you in and go, "Look, you know, you can't do that." So that's why we're at Rio Aves now, Ben. Anyway, let's get back onto Motorsport, shall we? This is what we're here for. This is why Chris
Super speed mode.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go to super speed mode. Look how quick this is. This is
and done.
Yeah. Let's bring these guys in and get them checked out, because they're nearly out of fuel at this point. We better get up to sort of mid super speed mode to get them through. Yeah, Ben, that's part of the zoom in mod, by the way. If you haven't seen, right, so for the guys who've just joined, if you don't know about this particular mod, I'll give you a sort of a push in and out on it in a second. What I'll probably try to do, Chris, I don't know if you're going to be up for this at all. Obviously, it'll be difficult to get here at the same time. I'm tempted to we'll do one more race, this race here, and then maybe later in the week we'll get together again, stream it a little bit further.
Yeah, sure.
There we go. So
we'll final 100% version.
Yeah. So we'll try to get a maybe not in one night, but we'll try to get a full season out. Medium tyre life length. What? Well, we'll have a look. 1 second. 16 to 18. There we go. Why am I taking this? Speed and zoom is an absolute. Yeah, it is an absolute saviour. Even when you're just qualifying, it's an absolute saviour. I didn't actually change anything on Guzlo, did I? shit. It didn't change anything. I was sort of like too busy sort of looking at chat and sort of going, yeah, we're doing this, well, yeah, we're doing that. Exlcusive, yeah, Exlcusive. Football Manager, yeah. Fuck, didn't do anything. Right, let's get him back in. Arian, why didn't you tell me that I hadn't changed your car? Why would you not tell me?
Just fresh guy sitting in the new car and can't get his mouse open.
It's just useless, that's all it is.
Yeah. Just amazed by the speed mod.
Why the fuck did they sign me? Yeah, so... Right. I think we're trying to get a little bit of movement there. And... that'll do. He had over the radio. Well, I don't understand German, mate. You'll have to speak in English. So, should we have a look at how quickly... Let's go how far we can zoom out first. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I tried it in the car menu, but I failed because my index finger hurt.
Take care, Aiden. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Right. That's how close you can get in. Right. So it's all the way out, outside the map, and all the way in. So if you want to watch the entire race, you can. Should we bring these guys back in again? It might be worth doing it.
I think they should run a bit because you have 17 minutes left and...
Oh shit.
Yeah, usually you just need 3 attempts to make a setup, so just let them drive.
Normally, yeah, but I mean, I've not really been concentrating. I sort of like been like, yeah, I'll do this, yes, yeah, oh yeah. Unfortunately, I was saying that I've gone the wrong way here, haven't I? That was poor. That was okay. We need to go a little bit further this way. There we go.
No.
No? What?
No.
No. Oh, wait, I'm going to pause it. I'm not going to change anything because I think there's a little bit of delay.
The first one was poor. The last one was okay. So you go a good bunch to the left.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I've not touched it. I've just taken my hands off it. We happy with this?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We are really happy here at Red Bull.
Could you guys give me a quick overview of the fire mod if possible? Right, Chris, you take it away. And
okay. Fire mod is a fucking incredible racing experience coming to your Motorsport Manager on Tuesday. Yeah, it has the F1 teams, F2 teams, F3 teams, DTM teams, and ADAC GT Masters teams, and drivers, and cars, and liveries, and everything. It's a really big mod, and a lot of you have a lot to discover there. Yeah, it's more about training than if you know the ice mod. You get much more involved in the game and have to plan more and have to think about it a lot more than before, and yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing, and obviously you've added the... There's been a bit of, as he said, there's been an overhaul to the driver system. He's added in God knows how many liveries. He's added in God knows how many drivers. Stupid amounts of sponsors. Spent a ridiculous...
Yeah, stupid amount is a real word for it.
He spent a ridiculous amount of time on this. Time probably better spent earning money, but instead, out of the kindness of his heart, he's come along and made this mod because he is an absolute fucking legend.
Yeah, and Falco did the whole livery thing, and this job was just insane by him. Awesome, really, really awesome. Do you know? Do you want to know how this whole sponsor thing started? Like when we did the ice mod, we need to figure out how much sponsors we can make, and we saw that in the vanilla before the last patch, it was kept at like 200 or 300 drivers and sponsors and stuff. And I asked Falco, how many sponsors do we want to make? And he said, I don't know how many are possible. And as I said, yeah, find out. And shortly after he said like, I said like, yeah, let's make 100, and he was like, yeah, or we do the full 350, and I thought he tested it, but shit, he did not. So we made 350 sponsors without knowing if it works or not. And then for this, we had Sean giving us some sponsors he made, and made some by ourselves, and now we are at 637, I guess, or 668, 638. And we made 3 deals per sponsor, so you have a lot of sponsors to choose from, a lot of deals to choose from. And they are all different, and yeah, better get a calculator for your mobile with a calculator app, because sometimes you're gonna really need it.
So yeah, there you go. Let's play old games. I'm just going to call you old, alright? It's just easier. So yeah, so it's just a very, very huge, in-depth change, basically.
And yeah, at Bebo, F2 and F3 championship are possible, yeah. And you can just create your own team in F3 and make it to F1. The F3 championship is really more of a series where the cars are more like the same, so it's fairly easy to get good there. And the F2 is a bit different. I know in real life it's a spec series, but we made like engines, gearbox and brakes open for development, so it's not that easy, because otherwise you just have to get 2 good drivers and yeah, win the series. Yeah, you can just do that. You can get Leclerc and fail, or get Leclerc and be great, or let Leclerc caught by Mercedes, what happened to me in my last test, or he switches to an F3 team and nobody cares about him anymore. Everything can happen here.
Alright, so Juma's asking me if I'm going to carry him into another series. How good does he get, potentially? I mean, seriously.
I don't know. 5 stars is possible.
I mean, is he? I mean, is he going to be the next Lucas Podolski? Is my point. Is he going to start off really, really good, and then is he going to turn out his shits? I mean.
Okay, let's have a look. And after I had a look, I will choose if I tell you or not.
Right. Okay.
Arian, where are you, mate? There he is. Decent. Oh, wrong sheet. Ha!
Right, Susie.
That's a small one.
No Susie Perry. Rio's here, but no Susie Perry.
Shame.
I'm just gonna have to open up that Wikipedia link again. Right. And so Bebo, I don't think Formula E is in it anymore. I think it's been replaced.
No.
Yeah, it's been replaced with Formula 3.
We can only add 5 series in total, so yeah, we had to drop Formula E. Now he's asking for a rain god tag. What the fuck?
Is he a rain god? That's the question.
I don't know. I have never seen him racing in the rain.
Clearly he's a nobody then.
Yeah, maybe you should, when you're hiring yourself, you should train yourself to get better, because sometimes you will get trades. It's from the base game already. You get offers to get your driver a good trade, like Weather Pro or good at a certain track. Yeah, do you want to know what to do with your third driver?
With the third driver?
Yeah, with the third driver, do you want to know?
What, Mr. Juma?
Yeah.
Should we sack him? That's a yes, right.
I'd say if you have the right facilities, go ahead. But if you don't, maybe just buy some facilities instead of paying 30 grand a race for him.
Right, so he's really, really shit then. Right, okay. It's fine.
I haven't said that. He's not shit. He's gonna improve. He's gonna improve. He's young. He's totally able to get better.
I was young at one point, and I was going to get better, but never. But guess what? It never fucking happened.
Oh, and if he gets older, he will ask for a lot of money.
Really, he's going to be. See, we were talking about this. We said he was a greedy bastard, didn't we?
Greedy bastard. Somebody needs to hire Alonso and tell me how much he wants for his job. I'm really interested.
Million.
Per race, yeah.
Let's get a quick qualifying lap out. Yes, Ben, I'll definitely talk to you tomorrow, mate. Thank you very much for joining the stream, though. If you're going, that is. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Alright, so it's not a very good lap for us there. Oh dear. And again, I did tweak the best part about it is in real life you are the Ricciardo in the paddock. So you're Australian with an Italian name. Is that what you're telling me? The tweak there was alright though. Got up to 98%. That was a fantastic tweak. Not really much else we can do with that. There's a lot we could do here though.
98%, there's 2% missing. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not that fucking good at this game. Come on.
Do you need a crash course?
Probably, but you know, without the crashing.
Pun intended.
You're about to shit yourself, but you want to start. Yes, by the way, guys.
Yeah, you should go down with the handling. Right down to the left.
Oh, fuck. What? I've done all the handling shit. I'm sending them out now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've done that now. Anyway,
okay.
Just really quick, if you haven't, check out Benchy. Definitely check out Benchy at some point, either on YouTube or Twitch. He does stream quite a lot more than I do on Twitch, but he has a Motorsport Manager stream on there, so yeah, go check him out. He's pretty good. He's alright. He's alright. I mean, he's alright for a Swede, you know, but he's alright. Hopefully he can understand a little bit of like Mickey taking. They're not. You know, the Swedes aren't quite as good as the Danish, but they're all right. Well, that was a shit qualifier.
Oh, it's already qualifying.
Yeah, it's qualifying.
I missed that. I just missed that.
Ben, you got to understand, I'm only messing around with you. Ben is amazing at Twitch. He really is. But that was a shit qualifier. I love Ben to bits, by the way. He's been really sort of like influential in how I got promoted. Pretty much every time I see it, like he gets involved in the videos a lot. He quite often comments on my videos, and obviously comments and likes and all that is really helpful on YouTube. So I do appreciate what Ben's done for me. Hopefully I can do something similar for him. Anyway, we had a shit first qualifying, 11th and 12th.
Yeah, it's the first qualifying, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it kind of does. It's sort of like, it sets a precedent, doesn't it? I mean, it's sort of like you're looking at it going, oh fuck.
Well, the McLarens are out, what a surprise.
Right.
But Alonso should become a better race driver throughout the season, because you remember he had the losing hope and stuff, and that will go away eventually.
True.
After some weeks, so he might be a real bomb.
True. Take care, old mate. Cheers for coming and joining the stream.
Bye.
Right. So we'll go with that. And Verstappen's got himself a little bit of a push there, 93%. You reckon we should bring this handling all the way to the edge, do you?
If you haven't yet.
I have now.
In your first attempt you haven't done that, then yeah, it's worth it. It should work. Like, most of the time, when there's such a tiny bit of green to your left,
yeah,
it's worth it because when the screen appears in the training and you have always to go to the side that shrinks slower than the other one.
Oh right, okay. Didn't realise that.
Because one side will shrink very fast, and that's the wrong side.
Right, okay. I didn't realise that. I've just been sort of, well, lucking it out then, I guess.
Yeah, when I'm doing a setup, I'm going for the borders, if you like.
Yeah.
And then making the other border that appears then after the first run. Like I'm doing a full 4 or 8 laps run. And then I save ridiculously a lot of time because I don't have to change the setup for like 5 or 6 times. I just have to switch it for like 2 or 3 times to have the 98 or 99 or 100%.
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
because
you were
you're
right
losing
there as well.
You're losing a lot of time when you make another setup.
Yeah, of course.
When they prepare the car. So 99 now. Wow, handling to the left. Wow, I was right.
Yeah, you were bang on with that one. Right, we've got a perfect on Ricciardo there, or Ricardo, or however you want to pronounce his bloody name. I don't know if you saw it. It was pretty damn quick. Neither of them are happy though. It looks like they've both gone through to Q2, depending on how other people do. Q2, Q3 even. Verstappen's gone out. Fuck.
Bloody tires at 30%, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Oops.
But I started running out of tires.
You have been beaten by Lance Stroll.
Yeah.
By Lance Stroll in soft tires. Soft tires.
I started running out of tires.
He drove it with soft tires. I'm so done.
Let's say I didn't really do my pick at the start that well with regards to the tires. So
the only real issue while balancing this mod or any other mods is really a Stroll, because like in Baku he's going for third. The first races he's shit. You don't know how to balance him. I calculated the star difference to Massa, and sometimes he's still good and sometimes he's just weak as fuck.
You seen this? I forgot about that whole tyre locking thing.
Yeah, well played. Shit, we are talking too much here.
Yeah. Oh fuck it, we have to send him out. I forgot about the tyre locking.
Well, it's really looking good here.
Yeah, shit.
What did you promise to your chairman? What position will Red Bull be on the end of the season again? What was it? Like
winners.
What was it, like first?
Winners.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Not too bad.
Yeah.
And Stroll is again going with the soft tires. This is really killing me right now. It's like, yes, this is your balancing in your face.
Yeah. I don't know. This is yeah. We're getting ruined by Lance Stroll.
The rest is really, really good, but Stroll, I hate him.
At
one point yeah, you can't balance him. He's so unpredictable.
I see.
At some races he has like the chance for third, and some races he's like 20th. Or not 20th because McLaren's are 20th, but yeah. And it's going to be fun because when the McLarens drop down to F2 and you are from F3 promoting to F2, you have to run against Van Dorn or Alonso or both. Right. So that's about your chances to promote to F1. Gone.
Well, that was a shit qualifying.
Yeah.
I say I've been drinking, and anyway, we've got Natalie Pinkham here. She's there he is. There's the cook, James Martin.
You get a crash course tomorrow in fire mod or in making setups and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then you're gonna be above average.
Above average, mate. I'm already above average when it comes. Oh wait, no, you're talking about this. Okay, right. I thought you were talking about, you know, your brat first. You know, that I thought that's what you were.
Yeah, eggs and bacon.
Going to bed now. Subscribe. Definitely watch further series. Thank you very much, Juma. Thank you very much for turning up. Good luck in the future with getting sponsorship, etc. So yeah, cheers for turning up. But I'm gonna fire you in a minute, just so you know.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.
All right. So were you trying a one stop here, or is it no? It's Dubai, isn't? It's Dubai for the one stop, isn't it?
Dubai is the one, yeah.
Yeah, because this is 36
well,
laps.
you can try, but yeah, with Red Bull and Dubai, it's very unlikely.
Oh right, Jimmy. I thought you said you were going to bed though. You said you're still here. I thought you said you were going to bed. Mate, you got to get some sleep. Now you're gone. No, you're not though. She's still talking. You know. I don't know. Bloody kids these days, I tell you. Right, so unfortunately we're locked into those tyres because I made a fucking stupid mistake. We'll get Verstappen out on the softs to begin with, I feel. We'll get him to do that. Fuck it.
Yeah, just push with Ricciardo and go for white tyres or such.
Oh shit, I've already kind of gone on to the next bit. There is like a 15-second delay between what I see and what you see.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Hamilton, Bottas, Ocon, Vettel, Raikkonen, and then us. That looks
and Bottas is so close to Hamilton again.
Yeah. Right. Let's bounce this up speed-wise. This mod is ridiculous. This speed mod is so stupid. I love it. Alright. Let's get that pushed through. So Bottas with the fastest lap. Verstappen's dropped down. Well, Ricardo's got himself up to 4th, so he's had a good first lap. Verstappen's down 15th though, so he's had a really shit first lap. Really shit first lap. Nice little manoeuvre there though. He's really doing poorly. What did he say? Oh, there's been a crash. Well, we better get Ricciardo in, or Ricardo, whatever you want to fucking call him. Should we put him on mediums?
Yeah, sure. Raikkonen
Well.
crashed, wow. In some tests I had Stroll crashing in Sydney, Stroll crashing in China, and Stroll crashing in Dubai. I was very happy with this test.
Oh, yeah. It's always good if someone ahead of you crashes. If someone behind you crashes, you kind of like, well, fuck. Anyway, Ricciardo comes out in 11th, just ahead of Verstappen in 12th.
Well, you are so lucky with Ricciardo. So lucky. Fucking up the whole qualifying thing and still 11th.
Yeah.
This is so real life.
Alright, let's get this safety lap out of the way. I hate safety laps, they're stupid. Alright. Who needs safety? I mean, seriously. Just... Who cares about safety? Right, so got nearly a full lap's worth of excess fuel on Verstappen at this point, thanks to that. And same for Ricciardo. I'll get his name right eventually. Let's zoom in again. Let's have a look at the beauty that is this car.
Yeah, just switch through the cars. You can look at the other cars in the field.
Yeah, let's go to Hamilton. It does look pretty immense, to be fair. We'll go to Vettel instead of Bottas because they basically got the same car anyway. We'll go to your favourite driver, Lance Stroll.
Yeah. It's a helmet of Stroll in there.
Look at him with his cheesy grin. He loves it. Right. So let's go to Perez as he's jumped up to 4th. And his pink car? Lovely.
I love the BVT pink cars. It's awesome. It's so different.
Romain Grosjean.
So great.
Massa's in the same car, isn't he? Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's car looks pretty good. Or Hulkenberg, or whatever you want to say. I don't know.
Hulk.
Fiat, or whatever. Kivat. I don't know. What's his name?
Kiat.
Really?
Kiat.
Fair enough.
Daniel Kiat. Or Kiat.
I'm just going to call him...
Sounds like Bliat. Whoa. He locked up.
Yeah, briefly, yeah.
Yeah.
Call him the Russian. That's what we should. There you go.
Yeah.
It's
sure.
easier. Right. Verstappen drops down to 12th. Well, Verstappen, mate, you need to pull your finger out. Look, you're in a position there to. There we go.
It's not so easy.
By the way, sorry.
It's not so easy to overtake the midfield.
It isn't. Ricciardo's got himself up to 6th though, so he's done all right there. We've still got excess fuel here. Maybe we should just do. No, we won't. We're not going to do that just yet. We'll wait until the right point. The DTM Merc is lovely. There you go. Sorry about that. I need another beer, but I've ran out. So Verstappen is getting in a fight with Ocon. Let's go over here. Let's have a look at this.
Yeah, Flip, we have good news. We made a pink skin for BMW and Audi as well.
This is
even
good.
for the GT3 VVG thing. Oh, Verstappen, dangerous dueler, huh?
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, something worked. Yeah.
I think we'll give him new tyres. If we're going to go in, we might as well give him new tyres. We'll give him the mediums now. Fuck it. And he's got a drive-through penalty as well. So yeah, wonderful. Let's get this sped up. Obviously, he's going to drop loads of positions because he's got a broken front wing, and he's got to do his drive-through. Ricciardo's got himself up into 3rd though, so there's always that.
Where are the McLarens?
A long way
Oh, in
ahead.
front of you. In front of you.
Ahead.
Oh wow. Half a minute.
Yeah.
And you still have to do this drive-through. Oh.
Yeah.
This race is.
I think this race.
Well, it's okay because Ricciardo's on 3rd, so yeah, it's good.
This race is a write-off at this point. We might as well not bother. Right. Oh no, there's no point in pitting him as there. We've already pitted. That's what I'm worried about. I was like, we've just got to do a drive-through. Might as well pit him. No, we can't do that, can I? It's just right. I think after we've done this race, obviously I'm gonna call an end to the stream after this race because I'm getting a bit tired. I'm also getting a little bit hungry, so I might have to get myself, I don't know, something. Bacon sandwich maybe. You can't go wrong with a bacon sandwich.
Yeah.
Or some. Actually, no. I was about to say I have actually got the ingredients here. Up into 2nd with Ricciardo. Lovely. I have actually got the ingredients here, but I really can't be asked. I could make currywurst if I wanted to, but
Currywurst. Oh my god. Yeah.
I love it. It's great stuff.
I just found out what you said. Because I have never heard a Englishman say currywurst.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, but I'm not used to it.
It's lovely stuff. It's great. It's really tasty. Ben's got a pizza in the oven at 2 AM. That's not a bad shout.
Are you doing the Christian Horner foot thing already? Like, he's whipping with his foot every time his drivers are in good position.
No. No, I'm not doing that.
He's going like crazy there on his chair.
Right. So Ricciardo's got.
Well, not for Verstappen.
Oh yeah, Verstappen's what 100 seconds behind, more or less. Or no, he's not last though. He is 18th. Ocon's 100 seconds behind. Verstappen's 50 seconds behind. I've got him to push a little bit harder, just for the minute.
Yeah, maybe because Ocon is the one you pushed.
Yeah, Ocon's the one who we had a collision with. So.
Shame, Verstappen's shame.
Ben said he should apply for a job at Red Bull. Mate, with the way I've been driving recently, I think you'd get the job. So. I think I should stick to the buses at this rate. Fucking hell. Saying that, I was driving the bus like a maniac earlier. Seriously, I mean, I picked up this. I had to pick up a bus behind someone, so we obviously switching drivers, and his bus came in half an hour late, so 30 minutes behind. Within 3 trips, I'd got it back. I'd got it back to being early within 3 trips. It's like really pushed.
I'm lucky I wasn't on this bus. I'm really lucky.
Hey, look, if I'm pushing a bus and I need to if I want to go home on time, I go home on time, basically. Oh right, you do the foot thing in real life when you play. Oh really? And you are fantastic in Motorsport Manager, to be fair, Ben. You really are. I was watching him the other day, and it was like he taught me a few things. Put it that way. Right. So we're doing all right here. We've got hold of first. We're getting a 1.5 second lead against Hamilton, even though we're on mediums and he's on softs. It's just getting Verstappen up to. I mean, he was at 55 seconds, wasn't he? He's now back down to 46. So things could be worse. You actually knee up and down all the time subconsciously. The only thing I do, I will occasionally do it. Sometimes, because I'm a driver anyway, and I'm sat down for long periods of time, it's really fucking bad for you. Because you've got chances of getting things like blood clots and deep vein thrombosis, and then your legs swell and shit like that. So I quite often, after a little while, will just start like, not sort of tapping my foot, but I would sort of like jiggle my legs around a little bit, if that makes sense, because it's just getting some blood flowing. But
yeah.
if you're going to be sat down for a long period of time, it's definitely worth doing something like that just to save your legs. You know, I think we need to get a bit aggressive here with Ricciardo, just to pull away from Hamilton. Because Hamilton's closest gap.
That's awesome. I don't really like him, but I like duels, so yeah, go for it, Hamilton.
Well, that's the thing, we're ahead. We need to pull away from him. I think doing that we've just gained half a second by doing that, so there is some benefit.
Yeah, that may be enough, but yeah, he got the better tires.
He has got the faster tires. It's definitely
faster and the better tires, and
he's also got 30% of his battery there. So.
Yeah, but maybe you can trap him in overdoing his tires. Maybe that might work. I tried that in a test in GT, or was it GT or was it F1? I think it was GT. I was able to hold the guy off so long that he completely ruined his tires. And awesome. Just awesome. In the last lap he was like 5 seconds away, and in the lap before it was like half a second.
Well, we'll quickly switch to Verstappen, who's about to get 17th place.
Wow.
Yeah, he's done alright. He's got himself back into a semi-decent position here. I say he's back at 17th place. He's 2 seconds behind. Let's speed it up a little bit, see how well he can do. He's not really doing anything. In fact, he's fallen further back. He's fallen 2 seconds back. Ricciardo's got himself back up to 1.2 seconds gap against Hamilton. But he's going to have to come in probably next lap. He's at 34%. He's coming round the...
Yeah, with medium tires you can go until 20.
20%, is it?
Yeah, or 21, but yeah.
In that case, we'll let
like
him go
when you hit the 23, when you go over the line, then it's time to get in.
Right, so Verstappen's now got up to 17th. Finally, it only took him what 16 laps to get into get up here, but Daniel Ricciardo set a personal best of 1:30.
Oh, and you should check for rain.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that at all. Yeah, there we go. We're lovely. We're alright.
Because I always forget that, and every time the race starts with rain, I'm like, yeah, the rain has stopped. There can be no rain anymore because it already rained. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, right?
Just an hour shower. And I totally forget about it.
Right, so if we go neutral and medium there, just to see him through, because we're at 24% now. We're alright with Verstappen. We can probably push him a little bit harder if we wanted to. In fact, we might do. Personality trait active. I'm not taking any team orders from you. Okay, mate. Well, you're 16 places. You're 16 places behind. You know. Don't really need to tell me that bit.
Yeah, Verstappen is Verstappen.
miserable bastard is what he is. Right. If I tell him to do something, I'm paying him to do a job. You know, I expect him to do the fucking job.
I need to search for my old screenshots from my early test. It was just ridiculous. I had Verstappen be shit for 4 seasons, and in the 5th season he was world champion.
Yeah.
But in the 4 seasons before, he was like, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just shit.
See,
and then he, wow, insane.
See, I've been using on my ice mod save on their playthrough. I think the first signing I made driver-wise was Max DeForney, and
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's still going. He's still going 5 seasons in, and he's getting better. He's getting better, and we picked up Sophia Florsch recently, and
yeah, I drove with her too in F3.
Yeah, she's going to be. I think in that she's going to be pretty damn good. But obviously, the ice mod, that's old news now. That's old hat, you know.
Did you discover a new mod?
The fire has turned up and melted the ice, you know.
That's the idea, yeah. Because we had to find like a sentence to match with fire, and yeah, until we came up with fucking incredible racing experience.
And what an acronym it is. Obviously, Ricciardo's dropped down to 3rd. He did go into the pit, so that explains that one. We've still got Bottas and Hamilton 2 pit, so we should hopefully get ahead of those. Fuck me, I am tired as fuck. Let's get this sped up. I'm literally about to fall asleep in this chair, I think.
Never. Never.
Mate, I think
we're going till dawn.
Mate, I'm a little bit older than you, I'm sure I am. I'm going to be 31 in the next couple of months. Doesn't sound
The last days I had back pain for the first time in my life from sitting.
Mate, you don't know anything yet.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, mate, it's getting old is fun.
By the way, have you ordered Verstappen into the pits? Because
no, I probably should.
I mean, I'm like 10 seconds behind, but you should.
Yeah. We'll take it fast. We're going to have to risk it, aren't we, to try and get him into a decent position. Right, let's get this sped up again.
We will be battling Julian Palmer. That's just the game saying fuck you.
Yeah, well, he kind of fucked up. He's just going.
Oh.
Yeah. we had to risk it. We had to risk it. So, Ricciardo's in 2nd, so it could be worse.
Maybe Alonso can pull you through the field.
You never know. Fingers crossed. Right, let's go.
So, what you gonna do with Hamilton there?
I don't.
Hamilton has to go in for another stop, and most likely he will use.
He's coming out with super softs.
Super softs? Wow. Yeah. Okay.
So we've got one more lap in us, maybe. No, it's already dropped down to 33.
Huh.
32. We're gonna have to pull in, aren't we? We've got 12 laps left. We'll take the softs. We're gonna have to
the super soft you can use them until 24%.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get round with enough time for that. I think we're gonna have to take the softs because they're at 32. If I go cancel real quick, they're at 32 now. We've just about hit the halfway point, and they're going to drop down to 31. There we go, 31. I don't think they're going to last. I don't think they'll be able to do 2 laps. I think maybe, yeah, 30. So you reckon 24, do you?
Yeah, it's 2 laps. Still 2 laps to go for Ricciardo, and then you can go for super soft. But since Kiat is 28 seconds behind, it doesn't really matter. But if you want to chase Hamilton, it does. So
there we go. We'll send him around on this. We'll get him on. Well, we'll have to go neutral on that, won't we? Maybe we'll send him on super softs again, and we'll take it balanced. We'll have to take it balanced. If we go to Verstappen real quick, he's got himself back up to 14th. and is looking to take 13th from Nasser. So hasn't managed it. There we go. Now he has.
No, Massa's a hard target to get. The car is very good. The driver is quite old.
We're about to lose out to Sands Jr. though, by the looks of things. Hey, Verstappen, seriously.
Oh.
Lewis Hamilton's just set a new fastest lap, which isn't good. Coming Ricciardo. It's a good pit for Ricciardo. So Hamilton might still need to pit yet.
Yeah, maybe, because he's like 14 laps on the Reds. That will be a real rush to the end. Maybe he's a smoother driver than Ricciardo.
Possibly.
Where's Bottas?
Bottas has gone down to 17th.
What happened to him? Bad pit stop? Bad crash? Something?
I don't know.
And it looks like Ocon crashed 2 times, because he can't be so much away.
Well, he had the collision with Verstappen.
Yeah, and I think when he got out of pits he got a collision with Bottas or something, because he can't be 3 minutes behind. That's, yeah.
Right, do you think we should bring in Verstappen at this point? So at 34, no, it's 10%,
No.
He can come around for one more, can't he?
Yeah, sure. Just let him push, and then go to pits.
Well, I don't want to push Ricciardo.
But with Ricciardo you should, save a bit.
Oh, we'll go a little bit push for half
because
a lap, maybe.
Yeah.
We need to do something to close down this 25 seconds.
Because if Hamilton is really going for another set of tires, then your chances are gone when you have to pit too. So yeah, just be ready. But it doesn't look like he has to go to the pits.
Nah, I don't think he's going to bother, is he? I hope he
Yeah,
does.
then just play it safe, and second place gives you another 600,000.
Something like that, yeah. Right.
That's almost how much? 40, no, 30, 25, 20% of an engine.
Yeah, exactly. So, fuck all, basically.
Or you don't develop engines this year, and just next year.
Sorry, it's reconnected. There we go. So, by the way, guys, sorry about that. OBS decided that it had enough and then came back in. Don't know why, but it did. So Ricciardo's got 43% of his battery to use here, so I might have to use that in a second. Where is he? 24 seconds behind. Jesus, it's a long way to be behind.
Yeah, but maybe Hamilton's gonna make a mistake in the pits.
If he goes in, he's still got more than half his tyres and there's 6 laps to go.
Is he pushing or is he saving?
He's saving.
Oh shit.
And he's got 64% battery too. So.
Well, yeah, that's Mercedes. They are so fast, even while saving tires and fuel. If you'd had a Ferrari, you might have a chance, but not with Red Bull, I think.
No.
But Kiat is still amazing me because he's still in front of Vettel, and I wonder why Vettel can't make a move here.
Because he's not attracted to him. No, sorry. Right.
The only thing smoother than my braking is my dating.
Mate, I'm glad you said that when Aaron wasn't here, because you know he's going to be using that as a pickup line. Without a doubt. Alright, so Verstappen, mate, you need to do something. Let's just speed this up at this point. I don't think there's much else we can do. As long as we don't burn out the engines or the tyres too much. This kind of is like how it's going to be, isn't it? Verstappen's got himself up to 13th.
Yeah, Verstappen is holding off Hamilton. Yeah! Go for it, Verstappen.
Yeah, unfortunately he won't listen. That's the problem.
Bloody Dutchies.
Yeah. And he's just let him past as well.
Oh.
But
he's
got a personal best lap for Verstappen though.
Yeah, wow.
And he's just got past Hamilton again. I mean, Hamilton's gone into the pit. Hamilton's going into the pit.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He really lost his tyres on this move against Verstappen.
Yeah, but we've kind of only got 33% left on the tyres ourselves. So, there's 3 laps to go.
That's enough. That's enough. Just save it and go for overtake engine mode, and yeah, go for it. You just need one quick lap to catch him, and then he might catch you again.
Yeah. Oh no, he's really out of the pit.
Oh, shame.
There's 4 seconds between us. And he's pushing as well. So.
Yeah, but 4 seconds, it's not too bad. It could have been much worse, like being 11th and being 1.5 minutes behind.
It's 6 now.
Wow.
8. I'm having to conserve tyres, that's the thing. And fuel. Right, fuck it, we're on the final lap, let's go push. Should have enough fuel to see us around. So we get a second. Let's go to Verstappen and start right down for this last bit, see if we can... Mate, you just dropped 2 positions. No, what are you doing? You fucking idiot.
That's motivation.
So Ben's got a question for you in the comments there.
Let me check.
So basically, it's the mod is released on the 22nd. Is that to make it compatible with the new patch that's coming out? There you go.
Yes. Because the patch arrives on Monday. I'm not sure which time, so I think they're gonna release it in the evening. So we are testing the mod Monday to Tuesday night. And yeah, we really have to check if everything works and put in the part supplier logos and then fire it out.
Well, we got 2nd and 14th. That's shit. That's really shit. Oh well.
But you're really lucky that you are leading Red Bull, because that's the only team you don't have to worry about your marketability.
Oh right, okay, I see.
Because it's really a starter team to get the mod known.
Vettel got 3rd.
Nice.
So we're still 2nd in Constructors' Championship. Jonathan Edwards is here. No Susie Perry at all. Can we add something into the mod that Susie Perry turns up every time?
Absolutely not.
Ah.
But of course you can make a little Susie mod on the workshop. Like everything is Susie.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
We can have Susie's left breast, Susie's right breast, Susie's face. Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
Build your own Susie.
Exactly. So anyway, we got 3rd overall in that race, and you can see the improvements here for the drivers. You know, everyone's improving. Marketability's just gone down. Chairman's happiness has just gone down, but we made 4.3 million. So, I mean, that's got to cheer the chairman up, surely. Fuck me, you know. But anyway, I think I'm going to call an end to the stream here. It's like 25 to 2, and I've nearly been awake 24 hours, so I'm pretty damn tired. But thank you very much again, Chris, for the chance here to.
Yeah, no problem.
You know, oh fuck, I've just made the wrong decision. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone who is still here watching, for joining the stream. Obviously, if you missed the first part, do go check it out. It'll be on the channel. Obviously, Chris put a lot of hard work into this. So on the 22nd, when the mod does come out, make sure you download it and rigorously test it, and make sure to point out all its faults to Chris, because he'll really enjoy that. And yeah.
Yeah, please send me all your pictures of your create your own team cars.
Yes, of course.
All of it.
I'll have to figure out how to make a custom logo, because I'll have to do one from mine. It will be Susie Perry and
Susie Perry Racing Inc.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, guys, cheers again, Chris. Take care, everyone. I will see you. Well, when I see you, I guess. Hopefully soon. Take care.
Bye.
See you, mate.